Hey, and welcome to Daddy Mojo. It's the podcast where we'll talk about parenting, all-age comic books, toys, and more. Now, here's your host, Trey Burley.
When I was a youth, I was quite the reluctant reader. I hated reading. I've always had comic books in my life, but I didn't like to read chapter books. That was all the way through elementary school, and it wasn't until middle school when I finally kind of got my act together and found something that I liked to read. And there's no surprise that my grades in middle school suffered for that fact, because, man, I was a dunkus in middle school. Likewise, if you're watching this and you're not reading, you're a dunkus too. Your grades may be a C, but they're giving them to you, and they could easily be a B or an A. And if you're getting a D, you're really getting an F. Sorry to tell you that. This book, though, this is the book that kind of makes people want to read, makes middle school and high schoolers want to read. For me, it was horror. It was the grosser, the better, the more disgusting. A lot of Clive Barker, a lot of Stephen King, a lot of horror. That's what I read as a kid. This is kind of horror for today's kids. That feels so old saying that, but it's so true because this is a modern take on kind of a great classic boogeyman, and that's going to be cockroaches, racists in old apartment buildings. It's the classic trope. It's an MTV Fear novel. And I was skeptical because if you're like me, a middle-aged dude or lass, you think, hey, Martha Quinn, sweet, MTV, I love it. But MTV has gotten into the publishing game, and that's cool because they stopped playing videos a long time ago. But this book is actually quite good if you're in middle school and high school. If you're older, you're going to find faults with it. But that's just not your jam. It's not. This is for those reluctant readers, those kids in middle school and high school who want to read books about people not trusting the man, about corpses with cockroaches coming out of every orifice, and other disgusting things that are really age appropriate, but that you may not want to tell your mom and dad about. It's for you. It's Infected, and it's from Angel Louise Colon, and it is going to be that reluctant reader food for kids. I'll say 13 and up, because there is some foul language in it. So 12-year-olds, yeah, you're going to read it. It's stuff you've heard, stuff you say, but if your parents catch you reading it, they still might get a little angry. It's Infested, ages 13 and up. Have a party with it.
Thanks for listening to Daddy Mojo. Be sure to tune in next time. For more information on any of the things we talked about today, just check out the website, daddymojo.net, or hit us up at Daddy Mojo on social media.